my idea on this. So, number one, we really have to focus on your environment. Your environment makes a big difference. Right now, I'm in a room, I'm in my office. But however, if I was like really trying to go hard with this right now, I would go in an environment that's visually appealing, something that would make you stop. Even something as simple as this, right? So think about being in a place where it's a background. It looks like, I could be here now, or I can be talking and I can have an audience behind me. That's one thing. I can have I can have nature behind me. That's another thing. You see a lot of people who they do their videos outside, or you see people who do their videos walking and talking, and I've did that too. You've seen people who have like they have like lights in the background, or they have bookshelves, or they have plants in the background, right? They have signs in the background. They have different things happening. And what that does is that grabs your attention. It's just visual. You see things glowing, you see things lighting, you see nature, you see people, so focus on your environment. If you can have a visual environment, and it doesn't have to be extravagant. Two, I kind of touched on it just now, but it's slightly different. You want to focus on props. PROP. You want to focus on props. Your props are what also make people pay attention, right? Look what I have on the screen right now, right? These are props. I'm really using them, but I have a microphone, I have a laptop, right? These are props. I can have, if I wanted to, imagine if you're scrolling and then you see me reading from my iPad. And you see me like this, like, oh my God, right? And I'm pointing at the iPad and I'm showing you, right? And I'm showing you. That is a prop. This prop is making you pay attention, right? So you can use props, use microphones, use laptops, whatever is relevant to your niche or whatever is relevant to what you're teaching is going to be most important. So you want to focus on that. We live in a society where people, they love when you look good. So they want you to look good. So why don't you go out and why don't you present yourself accordingly? Right? Because that'll stop people from scrolling. I wear jewelry because I like jewelry. I don't like the big, giant, fancy jewelry, but I wear jewelry. If I didn't like it, I probably wouldn't wear it. But I like it, so I have a couple things, right? So, use props. Sometimes it might be, a flip chart is a prop. A whiteboard is a prop. If I've used props such as like I can use my iPhone to do like a projector, right? So I've used construction paper. So I would use the construction paper. I got my pen or I got my marker, and then you would see the construction paper, and you would see me writing, and you would see me drawing diagrams and drawing things out, and that captures attention. And a lot of times you don't normally see that on a regular basis. So that would stop you from scrolling. That would capture your attention very quickly, right? Imagine you scrolling and you see me drawing something out. What's the first question that's going to come to your mind? Put it in the chat. What's the first question that's going to come to your mind? If I have construction paper in front of me, first of all, you don't even see a lot of people drawing on construction paper on a daily basis. So that's already going to capture your attention. And then what if I'm drawing a circle and then I draw another circle, right? And then I draw a line, and you're going to be like, yo, what the hell is he drawing? You're going to be like, what is he doing? Right? So that's important because that's going to stop you from scrolling. At a minimum, you want to see what the hell I'm drawing. What the hell am I doing? So it's important that we focus on capturing the attention. So it's important that you focus on, well, what props can I use? So instead of just turning on the camera and just running your mouth or just talking, why don't you figure out, well, I can capture attention very quickly if I use a prop. What prop can I use? I did another video one time where I had my camera. So I was walking down the street environment and I had my iPhone, but I also had a camera. It was wrapped around my neck, and then I had a camera, and I was like, look, this is a camera. This is what you can do to level up your business. And I was talking about how to use a camera to be able to level up your business and get more, and basically just, run your business. And people loved it. But guess what? The camera was a prop. So focus on that. Like, how can you use something that will take your video to the next level? So that's very key. All right. So what's another thing you can do to capture attention? Write this down. Music. I'm gonna say music and sounds. right? When you have music and sound, that captures your attention in a different way. You've seen videos where you're just watching videos, and every video doesn't need to have music on it, or it doesn't need to have an instrumental behind it. But guess what? When you add that extra layer of music or instrumental behind it, that's going to get people to pay more attention, right? It's just, when we listen to music, we vibe with it. It makes you want to listen. It makes you want to, it makes you want to dance, right? You think about all of the elements that I just mentioned, right? People are in backgrounds. Why do you think people put captions on their videos? Do you remember there was a point in time where people were not putting captions on their videos? You know why they put captions now? Because it's been proven to increase retention. That's why people put captions on it on their videos now. Now, not only do they put the captions on their videos, that's the reason why the captions on the videos are more animated. So now you see certain things popping on top of the letters. You see the words shaking. You see people who are doing B-roll, right? B-roll, as people are talking and speaking, what are they doing? They're flashing different images, right? They're flashing images of what they're talking about in their video. We can leverage the same thing. That's why people are doing that. So all of these elements is what's going to take your video to the next level. So use props. Think about, how can I wear a different outfit? You could come out, you could do this works great with images too. I just had a post that people loved, and I had I was basically talking about how artists at the Super Bowl, they basically they do the Super Bowl. They don't get paid to do the Super Bowl, but they do it because of free advertising, right? So but guess what, the image that I used along with the post, this was on Facebook. I did the post, and then the image that I used along with it was, I had a Run DMC outfit on. I had a big rope chain on. I had the glasses on. I had the shell top Adidas, and that was my photo for that post, right? So guess what? It got people to pay attention. Yo, what he doing with that big rope chain on? What he doing with this? Why he looking like that? He got these glasses. I don't even normally see him with glasses, right? And all of that creates what we call curiosity, right? So your goal is, when people are scrolling, you really want to keep the curiosity. It's the curiosity that's going to get people to say, yo, let me pay attention to it. And you know what got me productive in doing this? Because I'm like, man, people spend weeks and months and years shooting movies that are only 60 minutes. People spend years and months shooting movies that are 90 minutes to 2 hours, right? I was just watching an interview with Michael B. Jordan. And he was like, yeah, man, when I shoot movies on average, I'm doing it for like 9-10 months. And I'm like, wow, they put in all of this energy, all of this effort, all of this money to shoot a video that's only to shoot a movie that's only 90 minutes. Think about that. Think about all of the different locations when you watch movies. Think about all of the different props. Think about all of the different outfits. Movies are a great example of what you can do in order to make your content more engaging and to capture it quickly. So next time you watch a movie, look at the environments that they're in. Oh, wow, they're in a restaurant. Oh, wow, they're here, they're there, they're at a beach, they're right. Because that can give you ideas. I'm in a space in my life right now where everything inspires me. I'm learning everything. I'm learning from, I see something inspire me. Oh, damn, that'd actually be a good idea. Oh, wow, I can do that. Oh, wow, I like that, right? I'm going to challenge you to go out and start adding one or more of these elements. Focus on changing your outfit. Do an outfit that's a little bit different. Focus on an environment that's a little bit different than what you normally shoot. Why don't you add music to it if you don't normally add music to it? You can add captions, something visually through the method that you're doing it, right? Add captions if you don't normally add captions, right? Whatever, like do something that's a little bit, add props. Oh, the props is one of the easiest things you could do. I'm telling you right now. Props is one of the easiest things that you can use to transform your content and your engagement for people. Now, that don't mean they're always gonna like it or like it. That doesn't mean they're always gonna comment, but I guarantee more people will see it. How do you know? Next time, I want you to watch, what is your normal, look at your insights. Look at your insights, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever platform. Look at your insights normally when you do content. And then I want you to start using props. And then I want you to look at your insights afterwards. I guarantee minimum you're going to see more views. Minimum, you're going to see it. I focus on this with them, like, yo, this is how we need to do our videos. This is what we need. And every time I grab videos out of their archives or grab videos from their Instagram or their Facebook page, every time I look at it and I look at their insights, I always see the videos that perform the most or the ones that are the most engaging. Instead of them talking directly to the camera like this, they could be saying the same message, but they're in front of an audience and it'll get more engagement. It could be the same words, same exact thing. The environment, just because the environment changed, it changed their engagement. That's how important this is. All right. So pay attention to this. So if you want to get more results, you want to get more clients, you want to get more leads, you could definitely apply. And if you want to do that, just go ahead and put Facebook ads below or shoot me a DM that says Facebook ads and we can have a conversation about it. All right. Other than that, appreciate you all. Love you all. Continue to be great. Don't let anybody stop you. And all right. And I'll see you on the next training. All right. Let's work.